A verb tells us what a person or thing does. Example, Raj hits the ball. Number 2, the clock strikes. In the first example, you see Raj hits the ball. Here, the word hits is an action word. It tells what that person does. In example 2, the clock strikes. Here, clock is a thing. It tells the action done by the clock. What's the action? It is strikes. So, strikes is a verb. It is an action word. Let us see example 2. Example 2 tells us what is done to a person or thing. What is done to a person or thing? The boy is scolded. Here, the boy is a person. What is done to the boy? He is scolded. Next example, the window. The window is a thing. What is said about the window? The window is broken. What have they done to the window? It is broken. So, example 2 tells that the thing, that is the window, is broken. Next, a verb tells what a person or a thing is. We see the person in this example as the boy. Here, what is that person? That boy is clever. It says about the boy that he is clever. So, what the boy is? He is clever. Next example, India is a great country. It tells about India. What is told about India? It is a great country. So, India is a great country. Tells what kind of country is India. Next, 4, the verb tells what is possessed by the subject. That means what is possessed tells what is a person has of his own, is the meaning of possessed. Possessed is given stress to the subject. So, what the subject possesses is given importance here. First example, Meenu has a pearl chain. Here we speak about Meenu as what she has. Meenu has a pearl chain. What is possessed by Meenu? A pearl chain. Next, B. I have 20 rupees with me. You are speaking about yourself as having 20 rupees with you. What is possessed by you? 20 rupees. So, you say, I have 20 rupees with me. Next, the verb tells what happens to the subject. What happens to the subject? Let us see this with the given example. The first sentence says, she died young. So, what has happened to the subject? Died. Something has happened to her, that is she. So, she died young. Next example, Tinku suffers from fever. Here, Tinku is the subject, a name of a person. What has happened to her? She is suffering from fever. So, the sentence says, Tinku suffers from fever. Note: a verb is not always one word. We said a sentence can be made up of one word, but it should have a verb. Since if the verb is present, that is, one word of the verb is present as one sentence, it gives you complete meaning. But it is not necessary or a compulsion that a verb should always be one word. It often consists of more than one word. Example: Sita is singing. Here, is singing is the verb. It tells that Sita is singing now. So, it is made up of two words. Let us see the next example. He was kicked by a horse. Here, the verb is made up of two words, was and kicked. He was kicked by a horse. Sometime before, he was kicked by a horse. So, this sentence tells he was kicked by a horse. Next, last example, we will come tomorrow. Here, will come is the verb. It is made up of two words, that is, will and come. This sentence says that we, that is, whoever they happen to mention, the many people, more than one, we indicates more than one, telling about themselves that they will come tomorrow. So the sentence reads as we will come tomorrow.